Connemara, a wild corner of Ireland where mountains meet the sea, and time seems to hang still between wind and stone. A place that doesn't surrender easily, yet it quietly seeps into you. Nestled on the Atlantic coast in County Galway, Connemara is known for its dramatic landscapes, a land of bogs, rugged mountains and dark lakes, but also a land steeped in history and resilience. Here, the Irish language still thrives, spoken daily by locals. Gaelic culture lives on through music, dance, and ancient legends. In the 19th century, Connemara was among the regions hit hardest by the Great Famine, yet the spirit of its people endured. As we approach Clifden, often called the capital of Connemara, we choose instead to follow the coastline, where cliffs plunge into the ocean and the Atlantic breathes deeply, like a living being. The jagged cliffs seem to lace the shore, shaped by millennia of wind and waves. Composed mostly of metamorphic rock and granite, silent witnesses to a turbulent geological past. At Bonawan Bay, unexpectedly, the turquoise waters invite us in. One wouldn't expect the Atlantic to be gentle, but today it is. We didn't need much convincing to step into the water, and it turned out to be one of the most refreshing swims. Few know that in 1927, this was the departure point for an attempted transatlantic flight. It failed, but remains a fascinating piece of local history. Our next stop, Roundstone, a small fishing village, charming and quiet. The harbour, with its gently rocking boats, looks like a moving painting. Time slows here, and every corner feels steeped in story. From inside a cozy cafe with large windows, we discover the perfect observation point. Locals going about their day, curious travelers, children laughing ... Little fragments of life framed in the afternoon light. Beyond the village lie two of Ireland's most beautiful beaches, Gertine and Dogs Bay. The white sand, made of finely crushed coral, gives the water hues of blue rarely seen on this coast. It's easy to forget you're still in the North Atlantic. The place is quiet, clean, almost surreal. Just the wind, the ever-shifting clouds, a few scattered tourists on this slightly overcast summer day, and traces of footsteps in the sand. Default, the twin beaches of Gertine and Dogs Bay are unlike any others in Ireland. Their white sand is not made of crushed rock, but of tiny fragments of seashells and coralline algae, giving the shore a dazzling brightness, and the water is turquoise hue. These beaches, shaped by Atlantic winds and protected by their curved bays, have been a quiet refuge for centuries. Once used by fishermen and sailors, they now offer a rare moment of peace in the wild embrace of Connemara. Finally, we reach the Connemara National Park. Here, nature reigns. A mix of boglands, alpine meadows, and barren hills. Home to rare species and keepers of ancient secrets. Once again, we're reminded that Connemara is about seeing nature from every angle, in all its intricate and beautiful detail, and perhaps feeling more deeply. And when you leave, you regret that the trip was so short, or that you can't come here more often. But you know for sure, a part of you stayed behind, somewhere between the stone, the ocean, the clouds, the sand, and the wind.